14 unbelievable facts about food that are so wild that they will change the way you look at your food. 1. Bananas and eggplants are berries, but strawberries aren't. Eggplants are a fruit rather than a vegetable. Furthermore, they are a berry. It all comes down to botany, which is why tomatoes are classified as a fruit. The seeds and pulp of all real berries grow from a flower's ovary. Strawberries are aggregate fruits since they are produced from a single bloom yet grow from multiple ovaries. 2. Cherry pits and apple seeds are poisonous. If you consume enough of these, they can kill you because when they break down, they emit cyanide. By chewing on these seeds and pits, amygdalin is released into the body and transformed into cyanide. According to studies, cherries have a lethal dose of as little as 1.5 milligrams per kg of a person's body weight. 3. The insides of Kit Kats are literally crushed up Kit Kats. Kit Kats are made from other Kit Kats. The manufacturers leave no Kit Kat uneaten, so every reject is mashed into a paste that's used to fill the wafers. Because every imperfect Kit Kat was already filled with other imperfect Kit Kats, and some of the Kit Kats they'll fill will also be rejected every time you eat a Kit Kat. You're basically eating layers of Kit Kats within Kit Kats within Kit Kats. 4. Hawaiian pizza wasn't invented in Hawaii. The Hawaiian pizza was created in 1962 in Canada. Sam Panopoulos, born in Greece but eventually immigrated to Ontario, had the bright idea to top the pizza with pineapple. The entire thing was only a test to bring in new customers, and it was successful. 5. Castoreum, a substance produced by the anal sac of beavers, is a common alternative for vanilla flavoring in various foods and drinks. Humans have utilized castoreum for anything from scents to synthetic vanilla flavoring because of its highly potent scent, which also, allegedly, smells incredibly good. According to the FDA, it is acceptable to use in food products. However, it is listed on ingredient lists under the broad category of natural flavorings. 6. Fruity Pebbles are white rice grains that have been puffed back up after being flattened. If you've ever consumed Fruity Pebbles, you've basically been eating a spoonful of white rice. Post Foods claims that about 735 billion grains of rice are used annually for cereal production. The colorful rice is steamed, dyed, and then flattened with a large steamroller-like device to give it the pebble shape. The Fruity Pebbles are toasted, coated, dried, and ready to eat once they have removed the remaining moisture. 7. According to the FDA, a normal jar of peanut butter contains 10 or more rodent hair. There are typically 1 or more rodent hairs per 100 grams in each jar, about 3.5 ounces. The typical jar of peanut butter may contain hundreds of insect fragments. According to CNN, every 2 teaspoons of peanut butter contains roughly 8 insect fragments. 8. Baby carrots are just cut up normal-sized carrots. Baby carrots aren't actually baby-sized carrots. They are pieces of a full-sized carrot cut into 2-inch fragments by a machine. Once cut up, another machine rounds off the edges so that the carrots look like the ones you buy at the grocery store. 9. The green gummy bears are actually strawberry-flavored. There is no green apple flavor in the original pack of Haribo per their website's FAQ. Instead, the flavor of their green gummy bears is strawberry. That implies that the red ones actually have a raspberry flavor. Of course, orange, yellow, and translucent ones are orange, lemon, and pineapple, respectively. 10. The majority of figs actually contain the remains of dead wasps. Figs are not precisely fruits as they are inverted flowers. For each fig, pollination occurs when a female fig wasp enters and burrows itself inside. Although the wasps perish inside the fig, they dissolve entirely when it's ready to eat. 11. Your favorite candies are all red because crushed bugs were probably used to color them. The natural red dye is made by harvesting, drying, and crushing cochineal insects. In fact, 70,000 of these beetles are required to produce 1 pound of red dye. Even some makeup products include color, like some red lipstick. 12. The milk portrayed in cereal advertising isn't actually real. White glue is typically added to the bowl after it had been filled with shortening or styrofoam to make it look like milk. In cereal commercials, the cereal is adhered to styrofoam to keep it looking fresh and from sinking to the bottom. Some marketing firms claim that occasionally cream cheese is also used to arrange the cereal in an appealing way before the glue is applied. 13. According to the FDA, every 100 grams, about half a cup, of tomato sauce typically contains 30 or more fly eggs. The complete FDA analysis of pasta, pizza, and other sauces is as follows: 30 or more fly eggs per 100 grams, 15 or more fly eggs plus at least 1 or more maggots per 100 grams, or at least 2 maggots per 100 grams. 14. Pizza Hut was the US's biggest wholesale buyer of kale before 2012. Pizza was once a formal sit-down restaurant, and it was the biggest consumer of kale in the entire United States. They used it to decorate their salad bar. It was actually used to cover up the ice that was used on the salad bar to keep everything cold.